Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered what would have happened if you hadn't sold those cases for only 3 cents? Or if you hadn't traded them for a P250 sand dunes? Why? Why would you even do that? Why? Well, if you have thought about it, you're in the right place. I calculated a couple of cases before I started crying, so here are some of the results. But before we start, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel if you're interested in more Counter-Strike videos. With all of the cases, I will take a measurement of 100 euros and we will sell it at the highest price for the current date. I'm making this video on September 25th. Let's start off easy so that your mood gradually worsens until you are sad. The CSGO Weapon Case 3. Probably the most strange and odd Counter-Strike case since it only involves pistol skins. The case that within a month of its release dropped to only 3 euro cents has came a long way since then, with its all-time being 10.19 euros. Now, if back then you had 100 euros and you spend those euros on 3 euro cent cases, you would get 3,333 cases, which means that if you were to sell them at its highest peak, you would get around 33,966 euros. That accumulates to 33,866.00% in profit. Not bad for such an unpopular case, if I do say so myself. The Operation Hydra case is fairly new and is quite a phenomenon since it's normal for really old cases to be expensive, but not for a 2017 case. Well, still, if you have bought it at its lowest cost, you would have gotten the case for only 8 euro cents, and with $100 you could get up to 1,250 cases. And if you were to sell it at its peak of 29.26 euros per case, it would grant you a total of 36,575 euros. That means that you would profit 36,475.00% in profit, which is mind-boggling and deeply hurt since I didn't buy any of them or hold them for a long period of time. The Esports 2013 case. Another really old case that had a starting price of only 60 euro cents. With 100 euros that would get us 166 cases, and that means since the highest all-time price of the case was 65.72 euros, that means you would have made 10,909.52 euros. So that totals up to 10,809.52% in profit, which is not as much as the cases you're about to see, but still, 10,000 wouldn't hurt. The Bravo case. I think we all know what the Bravo case is. It is one of the most legendary cases in Counter-Strike Global Offensive history. But did you know that the lowest price in the Steam market was only 11 euro cents per case? So if we were to spend 100 euros, we could buy 909 cases. So that would mean that if we were to sell those cases at the highest point, that would be 79 euros. We would make somewhere around 71,838 euros. So that would mean that we would make 71,738.00% in profit. I hope you're happy with the skins you got from that trade where you gave away all of your Bravo cases. The CSGO Weapon Case 1. So you thought that was bad, huh? I will make your day even better. That case was not bad at all. Trust me, if you have bought the CSGO Weapon Case 1 at its lowest price, which was only 4 euro cents, you would get 2,500 cases. And if you sold them at the price of 106.48 euros, a moment of silence for all of the people who sold it at 4 euro cents, you would have made 266,200 euros, which means you would have profited by 266.100% in profit. This one is painful. I hope you kept some of it. I really do. It's really sad to see those numbers, but you have to remember that nobody in the world could probably hit the lowest and the highest point. Basically impossible. But still, fun to see that a computer game that we really love managed to outperform some real life assets with its pixels. Share some terrible stories about you selling these cases at a low price or trading them for some cheap terrible skins. Thanks for watching, and we'll be seeing you in the next video.